What's going on, guys? It's Cameron here, aka the Currency Kid. It is March 17th, 2018. As a lot of you know that are in the crypto space, the market is down quite a bit. And a lot of people are saying, oh, did the bubble pop? Did the cryptocurrency bubble finally pop? And I'm here to talk about it. So let's talk about it. So, first of all, what is a bubble in investment terms? A lot of different definitions, very similar, of course. Here's a good one. So, a bubble is an economic cycle characterized by rapid escalation of asset prices, followed by a contraction. Okay, so here's the coin market cap and the market capitalization for the cryptocurrency market. Okay, so let's go back to that definition again. Rapid escalation of asset prices followed by contraction. Okay, well, we definitely had that. We had a large escalation, a lot of confidence in December, late December, and early January, followed by contraction. So, yeah, we did go through a bubble, and I don't use the term pop. Pop to me indicates that it's over, it's gone. Very short sighted to think so. But the market definitely, or the bubble definitely deflated. It is created by a surge. Yeah, here we are. It is created by a surge in asset prices, unwarranted by the fundamentals of the asset and driven by exuberant market behavior. We saw that obviously in December and January there. When no more investors are willing to buy at the elevated price at the top, a massive sell-off occurs, causing the bubble to deflate. So yeah, tons of profit, tons of excitement. Everyone's buying in the Bitcoin, Ripple, Litecoin. Everyone's getting excited. Market went up quite a bit. A lot of profits were made. A little bit of taking profits at the top happened. A little bit of bad news, a correction. More bad news. More news about regulation. Less confidence, less confidence, less confidence. Sell off. The more it went down, the more people said, "Oh, this is over. I knew I shouldn't have bought this. This is a scam." All that kind of stuff, and then the market just continued to escalate down because of lack of confidence. But this has happened several times before. Let's scoot out. Let's shorten the horizon. Let's go back to 2013. Okay, you can easily say the same thing back here. We had a bubble there, and then there was a correction. Let's give it a little bit more room. We had a downwards and sidewards trend for about a year. Zoom out a little bit more. And let's go to where we are now. So by all means, when we look at the definition of a bubble, did we have a bubble? 100%. But that's fine. You look at any market, whether it's the S&P 500, this happened several times. You can say there was a bubble here, there was a bubble in 2000, 2001, right here in 2007, 2008, and you can even argue that there's one now. Let's go to the NASDAQ, tracks a lot of the top tech companies, being a relatively new index. Here was the 2000, 2001 tech bubble. Definitely a lot of exuberance, a lot of excitement, a lot of confidence, a lot of escalation, profit taking, a lot of companies going out of business because they weren't real companies, a lot of fear, prices went down more, so they sold even more, a lot more projects went out of business, causing more sell off. And then there was a correction and a rise again and a second wave. Let's go to the Dow Jones. You see the same thing. We had a bubble in 2000, 2001, 2007, 2008, and once again, an argument that is happening now. Who knows how long this one's going to ride out. But with these industries, with these markets, although they had major moments of confidence, exuberance, and then major contractions, lack of confidence, you can see that they all trend upwards. Okay? And I see the same thing for cryptocurrencies. I really do. What does this come down to, though? What's the strategy? So, with all these uptrends, bull markets, bear markets, the same thing has remained constant with all of these, and it's that the good companies with the good leaders, good fundamentals, good financials, whatever you want to add on there, good advisors, good idea, good roadmap, good execution, ability to engage clients, customers, all the above, everything you look for in a great company, those characteristics and all that in a project in a company kept them around through uptrends, downtrends. The good companies, good projects, good teams stayed around, and they're worth a lot more now than they were in the future. So, really, it all comes down to knowing that there's going to be waves, there's going to be bubbles. A lot of us can't really predict when to buy, when to sell, and that's fine. A lot of us aren't experienced traders. I would say the best strategy, and my strategy, is to do your best due diligence, to only invest in solid teams, solid projects, and really to buy and hold and accumulate in dollar cost average as you can. Getting back to crypto, um, once again, did we have a bubble? 100%. Is it popped? No, it's very short sighted. In fact, the way that I look at it, once again, is like the tech bubble. We had a huge wave of innovation, new companies, new projects. A lot of them are going to go bad. Um, a lot of them really weren't about anything, just like with that first big wave of the tech boom, tech bubble. But then we had a second wave of new great projects that came around, and the good projects, Microsoft, IBM, all those early companies that were solid companies, they stuck around and they're worth way more than they are now. And I see it very similarly with crypto. A lot of projects are going to go by the wayside, but a lot of great projects before are going to stick around and continue to raise in value, after, of course, this big correction. And there's going to be another wave of great projects that are going to come around, and of course, a ton of projects that are going to go to zero. So, once again, hold steady. This is a long game. Invest in good teams, good projects. Don't sell when prices are going down. Don't buy when prices are insanely high and people are exuberant and everyone's confident. Buy at good entry points if you can. Hold your projects, believe, and just know that this is a long-term game, guys. It really is. Look at these other graphs. You'll see that there's an uptrend, and the reason being is because great projects and teams are going to continue to be around, and great innovation teams and projects are still ahead of us. So stay bullish long term, guys. And if you're confident in a project you're in right now, hold on to it. And in the future, look for great projects and teams. Hold on to those investments and stay in this for the long